Hello my fellow adventurers and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm the Rogue and I'm back today with more Stellar Interface. In the last video, we got our first win against the first boss, Bali. And here, I'm going to use a random wheel to decide what character we're playing as today. The only one we're not going to do is the Lost Mole, because that's overpowered. Alright, this run's going to be a mole run, according to the wheel. Let's see. Let's equip a shotgun, maybe, and a rocket. Okay, so as we see, we have two cartridges right here. A Blend Weekly Volume 1D and a Merchant Liquidation. Not gonna equip them for now, but I could like that. But they're one use. Our missions. Don't get damaged in 3 levels. Visit 2 merchants and don't get damaged by a single kamikaze enemy. Don't know if I can do that, but we'll try. So, you might see the map looks a little more zoomed out. One sec. Alright. And the reason for that is, it has to do with how this game works. And what that... Okay, so far that's actually good. We didn't get hit there. You know what? It might just be loud in my earbuds, but whatever. Fool's double projectiles right off the bat. Yes. So as you see, we can kind of progress to out here, but first I'm gonna do So right off the bat, we have double projectiles. Okay, that's amazing. That's, like, actually super good. Obviously, that means we're gonna lose the run, of course, because, you know, we can't I can't have good things in a roguelike. But who cares? So, yeah, let's see. Shotgun and missile and torpedo, I mean, actually seem to be doing fine at the moment. I can't tell if the game's just loud in my headphones or if it's actually super loud. So sorry if this is really loud. Let's see. So yeah, I'm taking a break from Future Shot Ultra. I'm not sure if I'll come back to it at some point soon. I don't know. Don't want that. That'll only boost my torpedoes and homing missiles. I only have a torpedo. Using my abilities heals me. That's what that does. Let's just take some health. This is in fact a shop. So I can just kind of scroll down here and swap out one of my weapons for a higher quality version. So you see now, just, you know, more projectiles. So this is a run where I actually kind of can go for a blend weekly build. Yeah. We're still pretty early into the game, so like, the runs are pretty short. So I'll have to see. Getting a fool's double projectiles this early though is awesome. I think it becomes a later game thing though, as I progress. Not sure. I'll have to see. Alright, the first wave is... Okay, no, we have a very tiny wave here, just against these. Okay, that was interesting. But yeah, I'm probably gonna want to have some form of healing, because... So, you know how I was saying in the last episode I was talking about Lost Lords, and how they can't appear. Well, now there's one Lost Lord in the game, and it should not be a surprise if you watched the last video that the Lost Lord is Bali, the boss we defeated, who will now appear as a mini-boss on the way to the next boss. Which is a really cool mechanic. Alright, let's see. Okay, and a fool's double radials projectiles. I know that there was the healing thing, the healing drone, but like I can't pass up on more multi-shot. Like, look at this. I can't just not take it. I mean, there's literally an achievement for having maxed out both your radial multi-shot and your normal multi-shot. Imagine if I did that. That would be really cool. I'm thinking actually that if I get the chance, I'll swap out torpedoes for homing missiles to create an even more odd build. Cause like, why not? Okay, better not die here. Okay, I'm gonna be fine. I mean, those are famous last words, but who cares? Piercing shots. I'm gonna take that. So you see, we can kinda go out here. You know what? Let's downgrade our shotgun. Okay, there's a homing missile, but we can't take it. You know what? Let's downgrade our shotgun so we can upgrade our missile. Our torpedo. Achievement, oh, we completed the goal of visit 2 merchants. You see, we can explore into the second zone now. I think that zone's called Jupiter. Okay, it's the Baldy fight. I think we're decently prepared. Okay, yeah. No, we're gonna be fine. We're just completely... There we go. Turning down all the other sound effects. We're just like completely obliterating this boss. I think it'd be kind of cool if you got higher quality software rewards for beating an elite, or not an elite, or whatever. So let's take Splash. What that does is it does this. Alright, so we're in... We see we have a new background because we're in the second area. The planet spinning in the back is cool. I don't feel it's necessary to pop Black Hole right now. And the bosses that are in... So far, the Overlord and Lost Lord, neither of them are really affected by Black Hole, seeing as they both kind of just stay on the right side of the screen and fire at me. Probably gonna die to the Overlord here, actually. Not right now, of course, because I don't have the... I'm not there yet, but... I couldn't tell if I got hit there by one of the kamikaze enemies. Okay, but piercing shots is good, especially on high damage weapons like missiles. Piercing on homing missiles is also fun. The music's really good. No. Let's take that so that we do have a healing method if we need it. Sure. Also, I loved like I guess I could call it like an 8-bit soundtrack. Not exactly 8-bit, but like that also adds to the feeling of like this is a classic game rather than being one that was like, as much as I understand that like 2019 is like 4 years ago at this point, I think, which is absurd. Well, I wonder if we'll get our first factory today. But as much as I understand that, like, it feels like a much older game. And fine. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're gonna try again. We did get the badge for Baldy on the character, and the wheel says... Minober. Which looks like that, and actually is based on the boss we're gonna be fighting today, if I manage to make it. So I'm gonna take Actually, I'm gonna put rockets on the side weapons, and then put my highest quality machine gun at the center. And you know what? Let's equip this. It's a rare cartridge, Nostradamus or something. I don't know. Don't get damaged in one deep space level. 14 cannon turrets, 28 laser turrets. What this does. So this character starts with Electric Skin and Roid Rage, which Roid Rage is just a 10% damage up for all weapons. Electric Skin damages enemies that get close to me. And then we have Nostradamus, which I equipped, so I only get this run. But then I also no longer have that cartridge. I now know what level they're gonna be. You'll see. This doesn't seem to have been the smartest build, but whatever. I'm gonna get a shop where I can swap out my gear. It's gonna be fine for the moment. Honestly, this character is probably better with higher damage weapons. Maybe, what would be best at the center? Honestly, I might try swapping it out for a blaster to see how that goes. He also starts with Hammer Time, because the game has to have, everything in the game is a joke. It's not saying that's an issue, but it's funny. We have Hammer Time, which means, let's take the healing, Hammer Time. Oh, you see these are blue, so that means they're going to be normal enemy levels. No, so I can completely ignore the little stats bar now. And so what Hammer Time does is it makes all the enemies stop, obviously. Because obviously you have to, because stop Hammer Time. Obviously, that's what it does. No, but seriously, it actually, it temporarily, like, basically stuns all enemies. I don't remember if they can still attack. Because there's definitely, yeah. Now this is a character that would be fun to get multi-shot on. So this character, by the way, is from the DLC, the Stellar Spacecraft DLC, so you won't have it if you're just playing normal Stellar Interface. But the DLC is good. The DLCs are all good. It's good. It's a good game. Let's see. Let's take a hacker. So you see we have a shop. We're guaranteed a merchant. Let's see. What can I swap this out for? Let's take that. The highest quality. That. Our highest quality weapons. There we know we're fighting Volley. Now I'm kind of hoping for some good fire rate upgrades. That's my main thing at the moment. Okay, this looks like a cool. I like this. How the character has a blaster at the center, fired up with 2 missiles along the sides. That's good. And the reason this character has triple shot, actually, the reason this character, you will see the boss also kind of has a triple shot system. You'll see. It's an interesting boss. And by interesting, I mean, like, once you learn the patterns, it's not that bad, but you can still get obliterated by it. Because it deals massive damage, but has easy to dodge, decently visible attack patterns. So, like, it's a trade-off. More damage is definitely something we're gonna need. Really more of everything, of course, because that's how roguelikes work. You just always want more. The hacker we took is gonna be useful because it gives us a +1 choice at the end of every level. We don't get a second software, but it gives, instead of 3 choices, we get 4. So that's gonna be useful. Yeah. Let's see. So there's a decently long debris wave, but I think it's almost over. What was our goal? 1 deep space level. We don't want to get down. Oh, maybe that's what that is. Around the factory. Okay, let's take a parallel computing. That's a fire rate upgrade. Getting a lot of RAM each merchant visit here. We could take that, or we could take homing missiles, but I'm gonna take... The damage difference. Yeah, no, I want the high damage rather than the... You know what? Let's take a shotgun as our center. And I think we're ready for the fight against Bali. And if we have to, I might be at hammer time, might help. I think... Okay, so yeah, the fact that we upgraded our missile damage, took the shotgun, I think was the right move. I'm not sure if merchant visits give you, like, a percentage increase on your RAM or what. Like, do they increase your base RAM by a certain percent? I don't know. So you see, since we're wielding medium weight weapons, we are slowed down more while firing. Double radial projectiles. I know there was a Roid Rage V2. Oh, how did I miss this? But I can't skip this one. Basically the V2 versions of items are just, there's V2 and then V3, I think, for Roid Rage and parallel computing, stuff like that. It's just better, basically, but I need this double shot. It's not gonna help during the boss fight, but I don't care. Okay, there we go. Missile Supreme Burrito, that could be fun. Speed up, that's what we need. It's only a 10% increase to speed, not super helpful while we're when we're so slow, but whatever. Well, that's gonna be funny. Haha, boom. I don't know if you noticed, but some of the ships that went by, I mean, I've already pointed this out, were this ship, because a lot of the enemies are actually just enemy versions of playable characters, playable spacecraft. Okay, one final wave, and then we should be done. There we go. Parallel compute, no, I have to take this. That's basically just an all stats up. I think it you see, it's just increased all my stats. I think it's 20% fire rate up, 30 and then 30% health up, 30% speed up, and 30% damage up. Something like that. So it's an insane. Even though there was a parallel computing V2, a Roid Rage V2, I obviously had to take the one that basically was better, just in all ways. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna pull that off. You see, it stops the enemies. New enemies coming on screen aren't affected. Just ones that are already there are temporarily stopped. So it's not super powerful, but I mean, I think I do have it healing me as well. Anyway, I have enough of them. I'll be fine. Okay, debris wave. You'll note. I like how the debris looks different in each, depending where you are. Oh, this music's really good. I'm trying to remember if Space Winter is the third boss or the fourth. Because I think it's the third. I think the Hive is the fourth. Because that's when the Space Winter is specifically a boss that's really challenging, in my opinion. Well, it's not super hard. The main thing is, if it touches you, you just lose. That's why that's the challenge. It's a boss that can just single one-shot you no matter how much health you have. And so, like, it's terrifying sometimes, depending on what build you have. On the other hand, one thing I am going to say is if you have piercing, it goes down much faster. Cannon Weekly, Salty Elixir, Parallel Computing. There we go. That fire rate is good. But yeah, I'm hoping for our first factory this run. That would be nice. I'm probably gonna record another extra video today because of all the ones I missed out on. At this point, what's our fire rate at? We're at 50% fire rate up, 40% damage up. Alright, that's pretty good. And when not firing, we have pretty decent speed. And when firing, our speed is not terrible, but could be much better. Let's see. Yeah, this music's really good, honestly. Honestly, I think, yeah, the soundtrack was definitely, as much as I mostly got the soundtrack, so that, honestly, I mostly got the soundtrack so I'd have the Lost Mole character, because I couldn't. Another one? I mean, I can't say no to that. Like, look at this. But, as much as I mostly got the soundtrack so that I'd have all the the DLC things and get the Lost Mole character just because I always like to have everything in video games. Like, I don't like to be missing out on content. I know, it's not good, but can't help myself. But like, having the soundtrack is cool. Anyways, getting it with the soundtrack was reduced the price. I don't know if it actually was the price. It was actually a better deal, but I don't know. Okay, so I have a decent amount of health at this point. So that's a thing. There we go. Salty elixir. Nope, more damage. There's the Overlord. I already have it that I can heal from using my my consumable. And basically, so here's the situation about healing during the boss fights. Some boss fights contain more enemy, some boss fights are have multiple enemies in them. Basically, some don't. Such as the volley fight, that's a single enemy. So Salty Elixir, which heals me a tiny bit every time I get a kill, isn't gonna help. The same is true for the upcoming boss fight, which is the one that, as I said, is this character is based on. I think this character is at least visually based on it. Let's just take out one missile turret and 2 missile turrets. Okay, we've got 2 of our achievements. Don't get damaged with 1 deep space level. I don't know what to tell you. Just gonna not read that one. This makes me my character. I have a bigger hitbox, I think, but also have more health. Don't know if this is gonna help, so I'll just take the health upgrade. Alright. Alright, let's see. By the way, fun fact, I'm playing this on the my SNES controller that I have plugged in, that I've been using for like Future Chat Ultra and stuff. Because I can. That's the main reason. And it's more fun than playing on a keyboard. Especially when making videos. I much prefer that. Yeah. Also, if you notice, the health bar actually does physically get scale with the amount of health I have. It's not health bar doesn't just decrease more slowly. Like the bar, it decreases at the same rate. The bar just actually gets bigger, and I like that. Gotta love the ability to theoretically have a health bar that covers half your screen. Well, not half your screen, but like goes halfway across your screen. Right? Let's see. This run's going fine. It's actually I think a little shorter than our first run. Not the first run today, but the first run we won. I think that this one's actually going, let's see, a speed upgrade? Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, no factory today, I guess. But we do get the fight against the boss Hober Mallow, which is a direct reference to the Isaac Asimov's theories Foundation, which you'll see is, if I win, which you'll see is referenced in the achievement description. Now you'll notice during phase 1 the attacks are really simple. These 3 attacks. Fire a barrage from, okay, now this is where it starts to get complicated. Once he goes into these other phases, he starts to do stuff like this. And the main issue is that those barrages and bombs are super dangerous. On the other hand, it's easy to predict, so things like that, it's easy to dodge, but if I fail, it hits me really hard. So there is still a chance that I'm just going to get completely shredded during this fight. The thing I'm most worried about is these circles, because I'm always scared about. Okay, we did it. Let's get our rewards. The achievement is called Bronze. The achievement, the first one's Bronze. Okay, another Nostradamus and an FPGA upgrade. And we have won. Congratulations, another Overlord has risen. The achievement we got is called... Let's see if it actually shows up. Where is it? No, not Merchant Prince. Where's the... Here we go, there's the Bronze Foundation. Defeated Hober Mallow 1 time. So that's what it's a reference to. So there we go, we now have 2 Lost Lords, we have 2 Overlords beaten. We haven't lost a single Overlord fight yet. You see there are quite a few more to go. And, so yeah, that is it for today. If you liked my video, it would really help me out if you could subscribe, and if you want to see more, just check out my channel. I have plenty more videos, including at least one other on Stellar Interface. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you, well, some point soon. Bye!